Hi, my name is Lawrence Atta. I am a co-founder and CEO of Paylidate. Paylidate was developed with the purpose of inspiring a healthy and unbiased trade experience across the African continent by filling the trust deficit in both intra and inter-country trade transactions. Paylidate was coined from two words, payment and validation, which are two important steps in every trade transaction, especially when it's happening between two people over a long distance. For instance, I just found a pair of silver studded slippers for my wife. But this vendor is based in South Africa and I'm in Nigeria. Well, e-payment is very easy. I just insert my card details and boom, the money is out of my account into the vendor's account. All I have to do now is wait. If the product gets delivered as agreed, then I have no problem. But if it doesn't get delivered as agreed or what I get is not what I ordered, then I have to go through a very long process to try and get my money back. That's if I even ever get the money back. Now, this is a picture of transactions across the African continent. In Nigeria alone, according to e-commerce complaints, which is an independent body, there were over 357 million naira worth of scam-related transactions between April 2020 and September 2021 on Instagram, via Instagram shopping accounts. This is not including transactions that might have happened on Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and even TikTok. To provide more context, Nigeria has at least a 200 million population with an actively growing internet penetration of 46%. According to Statista, its active online e-commerce users are over 75 million as of 2020. This in itself provides a huge base for e-commerce and the attendant fraud on both sides of the divide. The dependency on e-commerce in Nigeria and the African continent at large has been ever increasing since the COVID-19, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down. With this exponential growth in adoption, there's a need to ensure that online shopping remains safe and trust isn't breached, as this has an impact on the growth of the industry. In the light of everything that I've said, Paylidate was developed to solve this trade problem and ensure that every transaction that happens does not become another bad experience for either of the transacting parties. So how are we making this happen? By giving the transacting parties the option to escrow transaction funds until the transaction is complete. That is, when the product has been delivered and accepted. This way, a buyer will not easily lose money to a vendor who may have, for example, used the paid money to fulfill a pressing need when the buyer has asked for a refund. And the seller will not have to wait until the point of delivery before knowing if the buyer has the money to pay after spending money on logistics and so on. With Paylidate, both parties meet halfway. It's a case of show me the money and I'll deliver your product. Simple and straightforward.